The verdict from the Shandong High Court in eastern China has been that they've rejected Xilai's appeal on his life sentence. So the senior politician who was once seen as a shoo-in for the highest levels of government and the scandal that brought him down, which rocked the Communist Party, will spend, according to the verdict at least, the rest of his life in jail, Andrew.
Was this expected? Was the appeal court hearing any new evidence?
The court, we don't believe, heard new evidence, though they would have gone through the evidence carefully that was presented in August in a separate court in Shandong. And yes, we did expect this. This case, which has been so closely watched here in China and around the region, in fact, the world, has really been, we believe, decided months ago, because Xilai was such a senior figure here, seen as a potential threat to Xi Jinping and his leadership, that we would believe, and most analysts say, that the verdict would have been come up with when they went to that initial trial. It's really important to go over the basics of this, Andrew. This case was so complicated and so salacious, it really got kicked off by a murder of a British businessman, Neil Haywood, in Chongqing, in the power base of Xilai. Then the details came out that Xilai, Bo's wife, was responsible for that murder. She was convicted of murder along with a compatriot of hers. That really was the first nail in the coffin of Xilai, this charismatic politician who ruled Chongqing with an iron fist and had very popular policies amongst many Chinese. Through the months, more details leaked out, and eventually in his trial in August, we heard the high-flying lifestyle of the Xilai family, how they had properties in France and hid thousands, in fact hundreds of thousands of dollars in the family safe. Throughout this process, though, Xilai has denied all the charges of bribery, corruption, and abuse of power, fighting them tooth and nail. This has not been exactly what I believe the leaders hoped for, but now with this final verdict, there's very little legal options for Bo now. It really is the end of the career and the silencing of this charismatic